Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fox Den. Yeah, sorry, I delayed a lot of stuff. The what if I originally had planned for today, I'm still writing it because I'm really confused about how to do it. But I'll just do this. I've been meaning to do this for a while. So everyone, welcome to the redo of my what if female deku was Jinx. Or I'm just gonna rewrite it from what if female deku was Jinx to what if Jinx was in My Hero Academia. How am I gonna do this? Well, let's skip all the boring shit of Act 1 and 2 of Arcane and go straight to the Act 3 Echo versus Jinx fight. You'll find out how I'll do this. The scene where Silco picks up Jinx, takes him to Skinner, I believe his name was. The burnt guy who will eventually make Warwick guaranteed. Takes them to him, and this little interaction happened. Silco, I can save her, but I don't have the materials with me at this moment. And by the time I get my materials, she'll most likely be dead. I think it's time we call in that we ask your old friend a favor. No, Silco then responds with, no, I will not ask him. He left me and Vander before mine and Vander's, argument. He left us right before me and Vander had our falling out. He left us using his going to a different dimension or something. Using dimensional travel tech he alone has been developing. I will not contact him again. Silco, I understand how you feel. However, if you want Jinx to survive, you will have to get in contact with him. I don't want to talk to him. Listen. Think about it for a second. You send him over to where your friend is. He heals her. Shelters her until all the things she did blows over. You can then deal with the politics and get on the good side of the council. While saying that Jinx is dead, she will not be causing a problem. And once everything's done and over with, you bring her back and treat her like a normal daughter. Silco then just sits there pondering on it for a bit, and then just sighs, saying, yeah, I guess I should do that. Now, how to get in contact with him? If I remember correctly, he used the portal in this... the portal's still here. As Silco walks through this portal, he exits the portal, leading him right in front of a man with a black tuxedo, with a mask, with a helmet of sorts. This being All for One. Yep, that's his old friend. All for One responds with, Silco, I haven't seen you in how long? A while. They haven't seen me in a while. How's Vander? He's dead. So I'm not going to question it. That's better that way. So, what is the honor say you would give me a visit? Listen, old friend, I've come to ask for a favor. What can I do for you, Silco? Do you need a power? Do you need an ability. I need to use to save my daughter. All for One just stops for a moment. Your daughter? You have a daughter. The Silco has a daughter. Well, not blood related, but she's the closest thing I have to a daughter. And I will literally cause a war if anything happened to her. And I actually almost did. Wait, what? I am the current leader of Zone after Vander's death. Congratulations there, Silco. You achieved your dream. Too bad you couldn't do it with Vander. Yeah, too bad I couldn't. But it was Vander's death and the aftermath what made me realize what I cared about most. I care for her, and I will do anything to keep her alive. She's here. I have her on my back. Please take her and please help me. I'll do anything. You'll do anything, Silco. Can you provide me the chemicals you and our old chemist friend were working on back in the day? I mean Shimmer? Yes, that. We can provide some. And do you mind if I employ your daughter's services? What? Silco gets into a really aggravated tone. What kind of services? Don't worry. Ulf only responds with, don't worry, old friend. I'm not thinking about those kind of services. I'm not going to do anything to her. I'm just talking about using her abilities. I know you came to this dimension and wrote about these powers called quirks. You're not giving her a quirk. No. No worries, friend. I won't. What I mean is use her to cause some chaos. I mean, yeah, you could. If she agrees. She's my daughter, and she's part of my little group. But I give her the choice. She can act on her own, and I don't stop her. I'll get angry at her because I care for her. But I won't stop her. So, All for One, or should I say Alex, have been forever. Oh, come on. Why would I forget my old friend's name? I'm happy you call me by my new name. No need. So, do we have a deal? We have a deal, friend. Now, you might want to get back, because if that portal closes, there's no way for you to get here. Shit. I'll come back as soon as I can. I'll tell her when she wakes up. What's her name, by the way? Jinx. Her name is Jinx. We fast forward a couple months. Because Jinx wasn't healed by Shimmer, it takes a little while. All for One has implanted a regeneration quirk into her temporarily to have her body recover quicker. So she's not going to have her... Well, she's still fucking crazy as fuck, but she's not going to go over the top crazy thanks to the Shimmer. After the 2 months, she wakes up and having her semi-mental breakdown. This catches All for One's attention, and she simply says, Jinx, calm down. I'm here for you. As Jinx then looks over, tries to pull her pistol, but realizes it's not on her. She simply says, after her craziness and dissipates, her panic attack, or I guess you can say they're panic attacks, or her crazy attacks, or something, psychotic episodes, passes, she just simply responds with, who are you? I'm an old friend of I'm an old friend of your father's. I'm an old friend of Silco's. My name's Alex, and I'm sort of your uncle. But please, call me by my villain name. All for One. Well, all for one, I'm Jinx. I'm Silco's daughter. I've heard. After all, he's the one who requested me to help you. Thank you. Now, Jinx, your father will be visiting periodically since the portal to get here is very unstable. Portal? What do you mean by portal? Jinx, have you heard of the technology your father used to talk about saying that you should never experiment with? I do mean dimensional travel? Yes. I am the one that developed it. I'm originally from Piltover. I'm originally from Zone. But I came here to this world to, well, try to get a new life, but the portal closed on this end, so I can't get back. So I can't get back to Father? To Silco? No, you can. If he enters through the portal. If he opens it from that side. Ah. Jinx responds with, interesting. I can probably, if given enough time, I can probably develop something that could allow it to use it. Especially since I have this. She pulls out the refined hex gem. The hex gem. And all for one says, what is that? I've barely... This... I don't know exactly what it is. But I don't know the big wig... All I know is the the powder wigs over in Piltover really want this. It's some sort of gem that contains magical energy. That contains arcane energy. All for one responds with, so Piltover is finally experimenting with the arcane, huh? It's only a matter of time since I started doing that. So, do you think I'll help you develop? I'll provide you materials so you can develop something to make with it. However, I want to use it for myself as well. And Jinx, if you like, I will require your services in some battles. In some fights of mine. You see, the society is corrupt. The so-called heroes of this world, all they care about is money and fame. They don't care about the people that aren't born with these powers. Hell, they even discriminate them. Treat them as, well, trash. Sort of like Zone. That's why I developed this little league of mine. Similar to how Zone operates. The world has labeled us a league of villains. But I label us the League of Misfits. Just look at me. The original All For One gave me his quirk because he knew I could do something better with it. Even he knew I was from a different dimension. But he knew that, just like him, I wanted to change things. But unlike him, I didn't want to go down the violent route. I just wanted to make a place for people to survive, like Zone, like what Vander did. Yeah, this Jinx response was, yeah, Silco talks about Vander a lot. So, Jinx, what do you say? You join this place to help me create the new Zone in this world, to help people who are in need, who are oppressed. All For One extends his hand to Jinx, and Jinx simply grabs it and shakes, saying, I'll help the best I can. Just don't be surprised if I kill a shit ton of people. No need, but few people are revealed as villains. Now, our main priority should be their so-called symbol peace or symbol repression. I've done some research about him and digging. Their so-called symbol of peace, All Might, was born without a power himself, or quirks, what they call it. But he was given a power because he was so-called special. While we do look up to him, we need a society to realize that we need our own space. So you have two choices. You can try to kill him, or try to get All Might to realize about the situation, what I'm doing. Because he views me as this mortal enemy. Powder, or Jinx then says, on it, do you know exactly the next time you fight him? Well, I've heard rumors from our inside man in their so-called hero school that they're currently going to a rescue training area about 20 minutes away from the main campus. I believe we cause enough trouble there, All Might will appear. And so you want me to come along and basically threaten? Yes. Interesting. I'll go there now to start planning stuff. Because they're going tomorrow, right? Yeah, they are. Awesome. I'll go there now to start planning my traps. Can you lead me to it? Yeah, I will. You're really proactive. I mean, yeah, I am. Now, Uncle All for One. OFL? AFL? Ah, damn it. I'll just say, come on, Uncle Al, now show me where to go. They fast forward the next day with them going onto the heroes, like Bakugo and them going to the bus and getting to UA, or getting to USJ. They get off, and this classic stuff from My Hero happens until until Bakugo notices something on the roof. A teach. There's something on the roof. As Aizawa will look up and see this monkey. As suddenly, from the sides of the area they're in, like the upper area, little hatches open up with Jinx's monkey bombs come out. Or Jinx's grenades come out. Jinx's chompers, right, I believe they're called. And explodes. Injuring a lot of the students. The ones who are able to still fight are injuring quite a few people there. The people who are still able to fight is Aizawa, 13, Bakugo, Kirishima, and Denki. And Momo Yadorozu, because she managed to create a shield just in time. But not a big enough one to cover her class. As Ida in a limp state would get up and run away, try to get to All Might at main campus. With him being how fast he is, probably take around 5 minutes. As I would look around, looking to see who did this, as he sees something in the middle. Just a girl with blue hair. As this girl will then raise her gun and fire straight at Aizawa, with him barely dodging. Aizawa looks back and she's gone. Aizawa thinks to himself, great, an invisibility quirk. I really do not like fighting these guys. He was 13, protect the rest. I'm gonna go find our mystery assailant. As I would jump down and proceed to look for Jinx. He looks around all the zones and periodically catches a glimpse of her, but anytime he catches up, she's gone. Until Aizawa gets a feeling and kicks behind him, sending Jinx toppling to the ground. While trying to push Aizawa away, Jinx says, "Damn, that always works on people. That always works on some people. Always works on some people. Heh, seems like seems like you pay attention more than most of the people I fought and killed." Aizawa would jump back after a shot was fired in the air. Jinx would then say, what is your name?" Aizawa would respond with, "Eraserhead. You? Just call me Jinx. Because no matter where I am, I always bring a jinx upon the world. And destruction." The fight would go on and end similarly to how Aizawa would end up in canon, with Aizawa being heavily injured and grieving. As suddenly, they can hear a loud thump as the door is punched open with an angry All Might, saying, with him in a pretty angry tone, saying, "No need to worry, students, because I am here to save the day." With Jinx saying like, "Oh, look who it is. A symbol of peace. What are you gonna do? Kill someone who's quirkless? Like you once were?" Or like, with Jinx saying, "Oh, look who it is. The symbol of peace." All what they would simply walk downstairs, meeting Jinx face to face. With All Might simply saying, "You think you'll get away with this?" "I don't think." Jinx simply responding with a cocky smile, "I don't think I will." As suddenly, a portal opens up right behind All Might as a black fist comes out and punches him, sending him flying back into the wall. As suddenly, the hordes of villain from the original would come out, with Jinx simply saying, "Oh my god, that worked out perfectly. Thanks for following my suggestion, Shigaraki." "I can't believe boss demoted me just to put you in charge. I'm only in charge for today. Don't need to be so angry about it, Gamer Boy. Shut it. Let's finish the job, shall we?" And that's where I'm going to end it off today, guys. It's going to be a little shorter because I still need to research for the other one. But don't worry. I hope you guys like the new version of this Jinx What If. If you guys want me to continue the original one, tell me down below. Or if you want me to continue this new one, tell me. Also, tell me, do you want this new version of Jinx following more closer to Arcane's version? I say semi because I'm kind of just ripped her away from Arcane and put her in My Hero. So yeah, I got a little lazy, but this is how I was gonna do it. Because come on, it will be extremely challenging for trying to make sense of Piltover and Zone in this area, but I will eventually have them be able to cross over place to place. Let's just say Jace might make an appearance. Now then, everyone. Like I said before, which is not a while ago, if you guys want me to continue this version, tell me down below. If you guys want me to continue the original, tell me. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys have a lovely day, depending on your time zone. Bye-bye.